What's good, everybody? It's your boy DJ McCree, and today we're going to be talking about, and this is probably going to be the final part of the stream. Hello. Oh, okay. So this will be the final part of the stream and whatnot, and we're going to be talking about two particular VST effects or effects. And I'm going to the screen cam real quick. Pow. And we're going to be talking about two effects. I just got finished doing the stream. We was doing what people were saying. Oh man, he's going in. But anyways, we're going to talk about these two particular VSTs. I apologize. Brain farts everywhere. And these effects do similar things, but they are different in their respective fields noticeably, and that is gross beat and Effectrix. Now both of these basically are effects that you can put on either melodies, drum loops, vocals, and get many different kinds of vocal effects, or I mean effects in general, and to the magnitude of where they can either enhance, unenhance, decrease, increase, whatever it may be, depending on what you pick within these. But for the most part, they're used to enhance a song or a composition. Now, I've already talked about. Let me get over here real quick. I've already talked about gross beat. What gross beat is in general, and gross beat is in general is a time manipulation effect. What it does is it manipulates time. I've done a full tutorial on this of how to set it up and how to use it or whatnot. I will be doing a Secrets of Metro Boomin and a TM80, either or, because both of them use it to do particular things to their tracks that it enhances it. Now, like I said, gross beat is time manipulation. But we're going to talk about which one is better for the most part, and then just kind of conclude it. But yeah, so gross beat can affect different things as far as your time and even the volume of the track. Now, the specific things that people use gross beat for are just like to either slow down a certain melody. If you've seen my Secrets of Metro Boomin series and my TM88 series, in large, a lot of their techniques use gross beat. But what I only touched up on just a little bit, and I'm probably gonna do a full tutorial, and I probably be Friday this month, obviously Friday of this month, which is Effectrix, because Effectrix does about the same thing as gross beat, but has some particularly awesome things about it that you cannot do in gross beat. But yeah, now the thing is, I think I talked about it in Secrets of Metro Boomin 5 about Effectrix and its grander use. But the only thing I think I reflected on is just like a hi-hat effect I heard in one of his tracks. But you can do much more than just hi-hats. Just much like in gross beat, you can slap this on a melody, and the melody would change emphatically. Generally speaking, if we're going to talk about in terms of features, gross beat has a ton of presets. You can select your presets. And this is basically, you can buy this as a VST and use it in other programs. I believe the disadvantage of this particular plugin, which is a native plugin with FL Studio, is that it does not work on Macs. The only reason why I say it doesn't work on Macs as of right now is because I have a friend well, actually a partner. One of my partner, one of the four brethrens of Traffic Entertainment, uses a Mac, and unfortunately, he loves and hates it. Obviously, because he can't use Gross Beat, and and I think it has to do with the fact that it's coded in Perl, and I think it might say that in the help. Negative. There should be something that says like about or something like that. There we go. Yeah, and this particular plugin came out in 2008, as you can see right there, and a direct response from another company because of its early greatness of Gross Beat, which it didn't really start getting popular until maybe about 2010, 2011. I started using it in 2011. I didn't even know it came out in 2008. Wow. Well, I did, but I didn't know of it until maybe 2010. Is what I'm saying. But you have all kinds of effects. You just select your particular ones via going to the down arrow in FL Studio, and you just go and you select. You have flanging, momentary, patterns, pitch shift, repeater, stutter, turntablist. I mean, pretty much something that you will already know if you already use Gross Beat. I have, like I said, I have a Gross in my Secrets of Metro Boomin playlist. I have a video. It doesn't have a lot of hits, and it's crazy because a lot of people still ask me within other parts of the series on the YouTube channel, like, have you talked about Gross Beat? Talk about Gross Beat some more. I've done it. It's called Gross Beat Explained, and it tells you everything about that plugin, everything that you need to know at least. Yeah. So you could do that either here or there. You can select it right here. This is within FL Studio 12 and below, which I just updated my FL Studio a week ago, or not even a week ago, probably like this week is when they released the new one. So you got your different versions right here. You see the repeater, stutter. I'm just gonna keep on going. Turntablist, default, flange, momentary, and then you can adjust the attack and release of like how hard, how smooth the transaction is on the scratching or whatever the effect is, to how much tail you want, to even the threshold, which you can't see because I'm in the way. Right there, the threshold. So so those are the things that you can do in there. One of the things, one of my bigger gripes about this plugin, this particular effect, is that you cannot, even though you off tip, if you use like certain things like the pitch, you get kind of a weird clicking sound or whatever, which you could kind of fix with where I'm at right now, and selecting either high melodic for melodies, low for drums, or you can turn it off if you really do like that weird artifact sound that you get, audio artifacts that you get from it. You can remove DC offset. It's already high quality HQ resampling, which HQ means high quality. But there's things that are less desired, like I just pointed out about it. Effectrix essentially came out a little later. I think you press about and no, not my serial number. Come on. I don't want people to. I want people to use my damn serial number, but yeah. With Effectrix, dang, it doesn't matter, because if you use my stuff, I will report it. I paid good money for this dang plugin. But yeah, it came out a little later, 2012. And it's much like gross beat, but the different thing is the pattern matrix. The pattern matrix is much like this right here. Your channel rack, in which you well, actually more so like, pull up gross beat and Effectrix again, much like a piano roll. And you have different effects like X loop, loop, scratch loop, reverse, stretch, vinyl, tonal decay, stutter, crush, filter, phaser, chorus, delay, reverb. So more so, you have a teensy bit of a lot of options there, in which you have sub options. Like if you left click on these defaults, you can select more. And then you also have presets that are already been done if you're just too lazy and you just want to throw something on there. That's there. So that's another advantage that it has over gross beat. Dang, we're at 11 minutes already. So in general, I mean, it has a lot to offer versus gross beat. You can assign. You can assign wherever you want to do right down here in your macros. You have X macros right here. So basically, you can automate within the plugin. Sugarbytes is known for that. So Sugarbytes kind of, they kind of run the, figuratively speaking, run the plugin trap. Like they really give you what you need and what you want, and more importantly, what you need. You can set up the trigger mode by MIDI. So that means you can actually go to different pages. Dang it. Trying to figure out how to get a fresh screen here. Okay, well, let me just go right here real quick, because I'm almost done. I'm gonna go into Effectrix in more detail in a little bit in another video, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, it has more effects and stuff like that than gross beat, and more options. And then you can, if you draw something on here, and I'm just gonna draw some mumbo jumbo here, and then you have your MIDI's turned on or assigned. You can go to another part of your keyboard of C5, that's what part of scale this is on, and access all 12 of your keys. So you can pretty much set it there, and then you can just set up your MIDI editing or whatever. Yeah, much like in my other tutorial about using MIDI out and stuff like that. And you got Audition on top of having your stuff, and just draw out more stuff. So that's hecka wicked. You can do pretty much the same thing in here, with the native stuff, but you have to use the FL keyboard, which I'm not gonna get into detail about that. I have a video called Gross Beat Explained. It's in my Secrets of Metro Movement video. So, I mean, both have their specifics or whatnot. I think Gross Beat, it wins in its simplicity. As you could just throw something on there and throw something on the melody, and then you automate as you want, which I teach that in the Secrets of Metro Boomin series. So check that out if you want to learn how to automate gross beat, and same thing with Gross Beat Explained. And versus this, which is a little bit more complex but offers a lot more. So within the war of which one is better, a gross beat versus Effectrix. I mean, this is just my personal opinion. Effectrix is better. Is worth owning both of them. However, I cannot knock Gross Beat at all. Gross Beat has done so much for a lot of my tracks, as far as giving my tracks a straight complex complication, but a simplicity and giving my tracks integrity. It will give your tracks great integrity. Effectrix will give your tracks great integrity as well, but it runs the trap when it comes to effects. And Sugar Bites is pretty much, that's what they do with they have pretty much a built-in Effectrix on almost every single last one of their plugins, if I'm not mistaken, except for like Unison and guitars. So I guess they don't. But you know, something like in Cyclops, that takes your basses and your leads to another level. And you know, I can vouch for that because I use Cyclops a lot. So just in closing, that's basically it. You know, if you like this video and you know you was looking for this comparison video, you know, give it a like. If you have any questions, please give me ask me any questions. And you know, if this is your first time seeing this video, I highly suggest you check out my Secret Symmetric Booming playlist and my TM88 Theory playlist, which are two of our most popular playlists. And they're, you know, all mostly stuff that my users use. And you know, you have any questions and have any comments, just leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. I appreciate that for you. Oh my goodness, I appreciate you for your time. This is DJ McCree, and I'm out.